Buen dia. Today, we will take you back in time to explore the education system during the Spanish era in the Philippines, how it shaped learning, society, and even control over the people. Join us as we present our advocacy campaign on this important part of our history. But before that, let me introduce to you our 6 speakers. This advocacy campaign, titled Education During the Spanish Era, a Tool for Control or a Step Toward Progress. Long ago, education in the Philippines was a privilege few could access. Schools were scarce and lessons were guided by religious authorities. While some learned to read and write, many were left behind. Today, we look back at the Spanish colonial era, a time when education could enlighten or control. Was it a tool for progress or a way to maintain obedience? As we explore this history, we uncover lessons about equality, opportunity, and the power of learning, lessons that still shape our nation today.
Education shapes the future of our nation. But in the Philippines, education was not always free, equal, and accessible.
Today, we explore education system during the Spanish colonial period, its goals, its limitations, and its impact on Filipinos.
As we look back, we ask, was education during the Spanish time truly for the people, or it was a tool for control?
When the Spaniards arrived in 1565, education was mainly handled by religious missionaries, such as the Augustinians, Franciscans, Dominicans, and Jesuits.
The primary purpose of education was to spread Christianity and to teach Filipinos obedience to Spanish authority.
Most of schools are located near church, and the lessons are focused on Christian obedience, reading, writing, and discipline.
Education was not for everyone. It was mostly available to those Spanish elites and wealthy Filipino families.
Poor Filipinos had limited access to formal schooling and many remained uneducated.
This created inequalities and prevented Filipinos from improving their social status.
In 1863, Spain issued the Education Decree of 1863.
This decree required every town to have one primary school for boys and one for girls.
It was the first attempt to create a public education system in the Philippines. However, Spanish remained language instruction, and a language that cannot be understood by most of Filipinos.
Although education expanded, it was still controlled by friars.
The curriculum focused more on religion than on science, mathematics, or critical thinking.
The system did not encourage questioning authority.
Instead, it aimed to produce obedient citizens loyal to Spain.
Despite its limitations, Spanish-era education produced educated Filipinos known as ilustrados.
Some of them, like Dr. Rizal, Marcelo H. Del Pilar, and Graciano Lopez Jaina, used their education to fight for reforms.
The system meant to control Filipinos and expectedly awakened nationalism.
History teaches us that education should empower, not control.
Education must be accessible to everyone, regardless of status.
It should promote equality and critical thinking.
It should strengthen national identity.
And it should prepare the citizen to think freely and responsibly.
Let us learn from the past and continue improving our education system for a better future.
Education is power. Let's use it wisely.
And now, as we close, we asked again, was education in the Spanish era a tool for control or a step toward progress? It was both. It limited many, but it also inspired heroes who fought for change. Today, we have the power to choose. Let education be a step toward progress for every Filipino to learn freely, to think deeply, and grow fully. Education is not meant to control. It is meant to build our future. Aprender para avanzar. Learn to move forward.